But it's fine. I'm not editing this one because well, because because I haven't done anything yet. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna turn up the mix in the stream a little bit. I think that's good. Anyway, hi, it's me, your mother. Anyway, today, I'm taking off my invisible jacket because it's a little toasty here. Today we're doing tier lists again because I enjoyed doing them last time. I enjoy having opinions, generally ones that make people upset. Anyway, we're starting with something I like a lot, and that's heavy metal. Specifically, heavy metal subgenres. I'll scroll down a little bit so you can see them. Look at all of those. I'm going to try to give a brief explanation of what each genre is, which will definitely upset some people at some point. Wait a second, is new metal even on here? Yeah, there it is. I see corn. They're right there. Okay, I thought they just were completely excluded for whatever reason. That's fine. We'll deal with new metal when we get to it. I don't want to think about it right now. Just start with the first line. The first one is alt metal. Alt metal is metal that is alt, even though even though metal is already alt as like by default. It's not mainstream music, and therefore it is alternative. Whatever. We'll just talk about it. Who's a good alt metal band to use as an example? Thinking. I guess Rage Against the Machine's alt, somewhat. I don't listen to that much Rage Against the Machine. I don't listen to a lot of alt stuff to begin with. It's okay, I guess. It's generally just like, you know, taking some elements from other genres and just sticking them on there, that's basically every subgenre. Alt is fine. I don't have a big opinion on it. I feel like C. I'm gonna average it a bit lower because I feel like I have no big opinion on it. Anyway, next up, avant-garde. Hello, my little guy. Avant-garde is such a weird label to put on your music, like, genre-wise, because it doesn't describe the sound in the slightest. It's just, hey, we're weird. And then, you know what? That's fine. Two bands I like a lot are both considered avant-garde. Bacom. I feel like Bacom would have worked better, to be 100% honest. But avant-garde, to be honest, one of my top 5 bands that I like, in my general top 5 that I keep in my brain that's never actually accurate, is avant-garde. So I feel like I do like stuff like that kind of push the envelope sound-wise. I think avant-garde... I don't know if I want to say ARS. I don't... sorry. I apologize. I don't know if it cracks S. Because I only listen to, like, 2 bands that you would consider avant-garde. So that feels like it shouldn't qualify for S, but I also just don't know that many. I don't know that many avant-garde metal bands. So maybe a... okay. We're gonna compromise. High A. Very high A. Next up, it's black metal, which is, contentious? Contentious, I think, is going to be the correct word. So, you honestly, usually, when people talk about metal in, like, popular culture, I think they originally get the concept of black metal, because that's the one is really big on the Satan, which is, you know, that's fine, as long as you're not doing anything bad. They did a lot of things that were bad. If you look into it, there's if you look into like the history of like it was like the 70s or the 80s black metal scene, I think is what it was. You can find a lot of church burnings. There's the murder. There's a lot of stuff that's really interesting to learn about, but we're not talking about the history. I'm not giving a history lesson on that today. Maybe next time. I don't know. I'd have to do some more resource gathering if I wanted to do something like that, because it's not something I'm the most well informed on. But music-wise, it kind of sucks. Like, that's the point, though. The point is to sound like garbage trash. But I don't really get the garbage trash aesthetic, sound-wise. I think, so for me as a musician, there is some neat stuff that you can take from the genre, like sound-wise, which I have done, and I like it when I see that stuff appear in other genres like blast beats or heavily tremolo riffs. But the actual music itself, it kind of sucks. It sucks big. But I say that, like, the thing is, like, a lot of the bands I like do have black metal elements, but there's no pure black metal band that I like. Also, the Nazi problem is, bad. You go down there, okay? We can take the cool parts of it and put it in other things, okay? Okay. Death metal is the next one. This, I feel like, is also one of the big things that the mainstream kind of understands as metal, if it isn't thrash. And this is, I was looking on the list, there was death metal in here twice. This is just regular death metal, which is just like, you know, older stuff, I would say. Like 90s, probably sounds like death. I think I've been getting more into death stuff. Death as a genre, not death the band. I feel like I should clarify that. A lot more recently, so I think I would probably rate this higher than if you asked me like 2 or 3 years ago. I definitely would have ranked it lower back then, but now I definitely am ranking death higher. I'm thinking probably A. I'm trying to think. Like, the obvious band to give as an example of death is Death. I know I'm not making any sense. I'm not being very helpful, but, you know, that's sort of where the name comes from, depending on who you ask. Be careful who you ask, you might get shivved if you ask the wrong people. Metal fans are wild, dude. Yeah, so death metal's pretty okay. Actually, I'm thinking I'm gonna put it down to B because I don't like it as much as avant-garde stuff. Anyway, speaking of things I'm not super into, deathcore, which is a... so they say it's a mixture of hardcore and death metal. I honestly don't see the mixture that much, but the thing is, the stuff I like in hardcore is the political message and not the music as much, which is why I tend to like more melodic hardcore stuff. I've listened to a decent amount of deathcore albums for videos and stuff. I appreciate the musicianship. I just don't like the music that much. It's D, I think. There are not prevalent Nazis in deathcore, so it's not on E. Doom metal. Okay. Doom, conceptually. So Doom is basically a genre that is played very... to be pretty slow, or if you want to be real fun, you can do Funeral Doom, which is another subgenre. It's a subgenre of a subgenre that is even slower. I know there's a few Funeral Doom bands that don't even, like, have drums, which is that's a wild thing to do. Okay, so the thing is, I don't listen to any pure Doom bands. I like Doom conceptually, and things you can take from it and put in other stuff is real good. One of my favorite bands is Apocalypse Orchestra, which is a medieval folk Doom band. That's so many words, I'm sorry. They're really good, though. I love medieval stuff, and, like, the slower tempo is something I also like. That's it can build a really good atmosphere if you do it right. Just metal genres overall. This tier list is all metal genres, yeah. Oh, all. If we did all, we'd be here for an eternity. This is, like, most of the main ones. I thought about doing music, maybe I'll do, like, a general music genre one at some point. That'll ruffle some feathers, because I don't listen to that much that isn't angry guitar music. But Doom, I'm trying to think. Honestly, I listen to more death bands than Doom, so I think I rank Doom lower. I like the Doom stuff, though. I have taken inspiration from Doom stuff in my own things I've never put out. Okay, so this is not a genre. This is an umbrella label. Extreme metal is basically anything. Extreme metal is like an overarching umbrella for stuff like death, thrash, black metal, stuff like that. Generally stuff with extreme vocals. And I tend to like that stuff. Assuming like the melody's good and the people are not problematic. Which is surprisingly hard to find. Unfortunate. So I guess like as this is, I guess B, I do like extreme stuff. Okay. No, not you. Go back. I clicked on the wrong thing. Folk metal, which is metal with folk influence, or generally it will be metal and then the country they're from using folk instruments, which is always really cool. I love like regional folk instruments. We don't get enough of that in like music, like as a general concept. I like folk a lot. My biggest problem with a lot of folk is a lot of them just use synthesizers to actually like, you know, digitize the instruments, which I wonder from like a production standpoint, I 100% understand why they do that. But like nothing replaces the actual instruments. Like if you see excuse me, like Elvati play live, I've never been to a live show, but like even watching music videos, there's a big difference between like MIDI instruments and like the actual thing. I think. Melodic death metal. This is the type I tend to lean more towards. I think a lot of people will say that it's not real. It's not real, it can't hurt you. Sure, Jan. A melody's not gonna bite you, buddy. I think I like melodic better at points because it's just easier to, you know, put on and listen to even with other people around. Okay. This is not a metal genre. I don't know who started this. Glam metal is not, I mean, I guess it's got the thing in the name. This is like a Motley Crue, I guess is probably the thing most people would know. I wouldn't even really consider it metal. I do not like the sound of it. It's just not very good. I mean, like, I like Motley Crue, but it's rock. But it's just a different type of music. It goes into E tier on on account of not being in this genre. Okay, Gothic. I have never been able to properly nail down what Gothic even means, because a lot of people say it's just, oh, it's just the feel of it, which makes it very hard for me to do, because I don't have feelings. I always go by the sound, but I have been told that, oh, hey, you like Gothic metal. It's like, do I? I didn't know that. Thanks for telling me. So I guess because I do enjoy like the dark, like aesthetic. Okay. Grindcore. Grindcore is also a fusion of hardcore and death metal, but it's different than the other one. Listen, this will happen again. Don't worry about it. I honestly don't listen to any grindcore whatsoever. Actually, so I haven't talked about this because I've never worked on it, but I do have a grindcore project that I haven't done much with. All I have is the name. It's called Sheer Sonic Violence, and all the songs are about hating Sonic the Hedgehog because I hate Sonic the Hedgehog. I don't really like grindcore that much. There's also a misogyny problem. Hey, it's a reoccurring theme. There are problems. Okay, no, listen. So, okay, let me explain Sheer Sonic Violence for a second. I was doing research on grindcore for something. I don't remember what. I was browsing the Wikipedia page for grindcore, as you do. And I was going through it, and I see this saying it was described as Sheer Sonic Violence. It's like, oh man, that would be a great band name. So I took it. Anyway, now I have a Sonic the Hedgehog themed band, which is just me, and I've never written anything for it. I haven't even claimed the name. It's just a thing that sits in my head. Like, oh yeah, I should work on that I Hate Sonic the Hedgehog project sometime. Then I don't. Okay, next genre. Grunge. Grunge is not a metal genre. This is a genre of rock. I don't know who put this on here. I guess grunge is just like, you know, like, what would it be? 80s, 90s rock, I think, is when it happened. I'm not super, like, you know, familiar with grunge history because it's rock and not metal. But that's basically what, Nirvana caused this. It goes in E on account of not being a metal genre. Okay. Heavy metal. Fake metal hand, perhaps. Perhaps. Okay, so they've got Eddie from Iron Maiden on here, which makes me think this is new wave of British heavy metal, or it's just like classic heavy metal, which like those are two very different things. I'm gonna assume it's new wave of British heavy metal, which to be honest, hey, I'm gonna upset the elitists. I'm gonna upset the hashtag boomers really quick. I don't think Iron Maiden's that good. Or, at the very least, they're not as good as they are hyped up to be. They're not bad, but, like, they are not God's gift to heavy music like you like to think they are. It's like, I mean, it's not deathcore bad, so it's C, I guess. Okay, industrial. Okay, do I have to explain industrial? We've all heard Rammstein. We all heard Du Hast growing up, right? We all heard the German bands say things in German. I'm upsetting my German ancestors by not knowing anything about German. Yeah, we all know. What do you mean you didn't hear Du Hast growing up, Molo guy? Was this an American thing? Did they not have industrial metal in Mexico? I mean, I guess, where did I hear it? I actually don't know where I heard Du Hast for the first time. I mean, so like originally when I was planning out this section of the stream, I was gonna play like a video for each like genre. Then I realized I'll get fired if I do that on Twitch. I won't actually get fired, but I'd have to deal with copyright stuff, and I've never done that on Twitch before, so I'd rather not have to deal with it to begin with. Industrial is okay. Industrial is something I do appreciate the elements of. Basically, it's heard Du Hast on an AFNet. AFNet is a network for the Department of Defense. I guess that checks out. Industrial is basically, it's taken the like elements of industrial music, which has like a lot of synths in it. Industrial music is really cool. I wish I knew more about it, but I don't. I really like it when it's crossover with this stuff. One of my favorite death metal bands is also like has elements from industrial as well as black metal, and they're great. There's a video I'm writing where I talk about them. A C, because I honestly don't listen to that much, but I like the elements in other places. Okay. Time to upset another group of fans. Kawaii metal. This is not a real genre. A single band cannot create a single genre that only they are in. Okay? I'm not gonna say baby metal is not a band. Well, because that's blatantly wrong. I'm also not gonna say that baby metal isn't a metal band, but it is corporate. It's corporate as hell because it's an idol project, and I think we all need to accept that. I'm not gonna disparage any of the players in it because I have tried to play some of the songs and they're not easy, and I'm not gonna disparage the performers either because singing and dancing is very difficult. You have to have so much stamina and practice for stuff like that. I have a ton of respect for the actual performers in like these bands. They're like, it's very difficult, but I still have to put it on E tier on account of it not being real, of it not existing. Okay. Okay, metalcore. Once again, metal has crossed over with hardcore to create another core genre. So my brother, my older brother, who is the youngest of my brothers, was a scene kid. So I heard a lot of metalcore growing up, and I'm gonna be real, I don't like metalcore that much. I don't hate it. I'm sure I like some metalcore bands. I know I like some metalcore songs, but it's not something I actively seek out. And I feel like there's not as much of it today, maybe? Maybe I'm completely biased because because I mostly listen to stuff from Europe and not America. Okay. Nu metal. For the longest time, I actually tried avoiding using the nu metal label because I kind of felt like it was an insult to the bands in it because people would just use it as a way of dismissing them. But apparently, people do like the label now, so I guess I'm going to start using it again. Nu metal is like the stuff that we were getting at the end of the 90s, beginning of the 2000s. Has lots of DJs. It's got a crossover with hip hop. Like if you heard Limp Bizkit, I've never heard Limp Bizkit, Korn, Slipknot, stuff like that, you'll probably have a decent idea. Be real, I don't listen to new that much. I do like Slipknot. I do like some Slipknot songs. I haven't listened to that much of their back catalog. Freak on a Leash is a banger. Even though I don't agree with some of the stuff some of the guys in Korn have done. So I think it's probably in a decent C-ish area. Okay. Time for more upsetting opinions. Power metal and symphonic metal. If you know me, you might know my opinion on this already. So let's lean in for a real hot take. Power metal is the pop music of the metal genre world. I'm not going to apologize. I've spoken the truth. Now listen, I'm going to defend myself really quick. Thankfully, I don't think my audience features metal elitists yet, because I haven't made any videos on the topic on my YouTube channel yet. That'll change. Basically, the reason I say power metal is the pop music of the metal world is because it's the easiest to get into, and it's the one I've seen people talk about the most in just like casual conversation, like Discord servers that aren't, you know, like built for music. I'll see people bringing up like Sabaton or Powerwolf like all the time. It's like, oh, is this getting close to the mainstream? Have I found the mainstream somehow? How'd I get here? And then symphonic is almost always tied to it because power metal is big and bombastic, has big hooks. It generally doesn't have dirty vocals, so it's a lot easier for normies to get into. And so I was deliberating back and forth on this before the stream. I'm gonna put it up there because I do like it a lot. I'm gonna move there. I've moved some stuff. But for real, power metal it's very fun. It's very stupid. So, like, keep that in mind. There's, like, tactical amounts of cheese. There's so much cheese in power metal, you'll die of a cholesterol overdose. Okay. Prog, not frog. I should say that, because I know it did kind of sound like I said frog metal. It is not. It's progressive metal, which means it's generally more complicated stuff. I'm gonna be real. Don't like prog that much. I like it when it combines with other stuff, so it's probably going to end up on C tier again. I like a few Dream Theater songs. Octavarium is great. I love sitting for 24 minutes and listening to one song. That is not sarcasm. I think Octavarium's a banger track. More people should listen to Octavarium, the 24-minute song by Dream Theater. Yeah, another one of my bands that I like actually does do a bunch of prog stuff, so like, I kind of lean towards B. You know what? We'll be nice to the proggies, pierogies. You can have B, but I still think prog fans are kind of up there, but pretty far. Okay, tech death. It's death metal, but now it's technical, which is probably. I bet you could probably argue that that's just a crossover. What's the difference between tech death and prog death? I bet they're the same thing. I don't have a big opinion on them. I listen to one tech death band, and that's Archspire. And they're pretty cool, I think. I think Tech Death is probably a B. Tech Death's pretty alright, to be honest. I haven't interacted with that many Tech Death fans, so they haven't completely blown their shot yet. But we'll see. We'll see how that lasts. And last one. Thrash metal. Everyone knows thrash metal. Thrash metal is like one of the metal genres in like the public consciousness. You know Metallica, you know Slayer, you know Megadeth. You might not know Megadeth. You probably don't know Anthrax. I'm sorry, Anthrax. I don't even know you. I don't think I've ever properly listened to an Anthrax song, let alone an album. I'm sorry, Mr. Anthrax. I don't like thrash that much. It's just, it feels very kind of old and dated. Sorry. Sorry. I don't think thrash is that. I have heard of it. Oh, good. You actually did get Anthrax. So, like, Megadeth, well, Metallica, Slayer, Megadeth, and Anthrax are the big four of, thrash, which is a thing that comes up on occasion. I mean, thrash is okay. I just don't listen to it that much, and a lot of the people in it are pretty boomery, which makes me kind of not want to listen to it, but yeah. That's the entire, that's the metal album, not albums. That's the metal genres tier list. I'm gonna hit the download button and see if this breaks anything. Download an image? Download image. Okay. I'm trying, I don't know how this works. Okay. I've downloaded it. I need to tweet this out. And then we can decide on what the next one is. And let's see, how do I attach this to my tweet? Like this? Okay. Let's see. That's a decent opener, so now I think we'll do a user submitted tier list. Let me switch to this set so you can't see which one I'm picking, and also so I can bookmark this one. Put you in the done folder. We have a user submitted tier list from, I believe, Dusty. I believe you submitted this one. Well, you didn't submit it. You're just like, hey, you should do this one. So this concept. So I found the concept. Now we're doing it. We are going to rank Smash Brothers characters. Is this resolution different, or am I dumb? I think it's just me. So anyway, we're not going to rank this on viability. We're going to rank them. Oh, yeah, it was aesthetic. You wanted me to rate their clothing. That's what I was gonna do. I was just gonna rank them on how much I liked them. Yeah, but we can do aesthetic. 1 second. Add the row below, because I feel like we'll have to get this out of the way. Nude. I cannot rank a nudity. Okay, move you down. Why are there 2 new ones? Get out of here. Delete row. Okay, nudity. Okay. Let's get into this. Let's rank some fashion. Fashion. Martin. Martin's the number. Martin is not dressing up. He's here. He is here to work. And work is not fashion. Not fashionable at all. Mario. Okay, so I'm gonna put him B just because, like, I get it. He's come to work. At least he's not being lazy. Speaking of lazy, Donkey Kong, technically not nude. He's wearing a tie. He gets to be C on a technicality. Only because he found a tie when he was rumbling to the office that day. That's the only reason he's not being gotten for public indecency. Link has rocked up wearing a t-shirt. Hey, Phoenix Wright, calm down over there. Calm down with the tunes. Link has rocked up in a t-shirt and some jeans. That's not fashion. Okay, Samus. Power armor. Cool. I think that's all I have to say. Dark Samus. Power armor. Cool. Kirby. Naked. Yoshi. Naked. You can't just show up naked to the fight, guys. We have standards to upkeep. Fox. No, that's Pikachu. Fox. I mean, let's see. Fox is actually fairly decent. I think Fox is... Oh, Yoshi does have a saddle, you're right. He gets on the technicality tier. My face has frozen. Help. Help. YouTube Studio? Oh, okay, we're free. I died for a second. We're all good. Pikachu, naked. Of course, we are also going by default costume. I know he has clothing in other ones. Not default. Naked. Luigi. Hey, Luigi! He's just like Mario. He's shown up in his uniform. Ness. Ness is a child. He's just wearing, like, his everyday shorts and shirt and just walks up and goes, okay. And then brains you with a bat and you die. I do love Ness. It's me with my brother Martin. Captain Falcon. You know, Captain Falcon's pretty stacked, though, dude. I do like Captain Falcon. Jigglypuff nude. Peach. Peach is ballin'. I do like Peach. Daisy. Not ballin'. You get maybe... That's more than casual clothes. She gets an A, I guess. Okay. Big discussion time, chat. Is Bowser naked? No, serious. Serious time. He's got the collar. Does that get him to the technicality tier, or does he go directly to the nude tier? This is important information. It has waistbands too. That's a technicality. He gets it on a technicality. Okay. The ice climbers. They're bundled up, dude. They're ready. They are ready. They are ready for business. They get A because it's... You actually had to put effort to put that on. Speaking of taking effort to put something on. Sheik. Sheik is cool. You know what? No. I think Sheik is S tier. Sheik is rad as hell, dude. They're great. Speaking of being great, Zelda's also pretty great. I do like Zelda's aesthetic. She's pretty good. Excellent look. You know what also is pretty good? Water. Drink your water. Dr. Martin. Or Dr. Amigo, if you're aware of Dr. Amigo. I mean, that is just like his uniform, right? I don't know if I can award him A for that. I feel like he's a B. He's just kind of put on an overcoat. Is it 1 second? Let me put you down. Just, no, Martin, you do not go up. He does have a tie. His tie is not tightened. That's a B. Lazy tie. It's me, Martin. I went to middle school. Pichu, naked. Falco. I mean, I put Fox up here, so I feel like legally I have to put Falco up here. I hate Falco, though. Stupid bird. Sucks. Okay. Marth. Okay. I think Marth is pretty good. I do like Marth. He's pretty alright. But Lucina. My gender bias is showing. Say looking at this. Gender bias. What do you mean my gender bias isn't real? Young Link. Those are some pajamas. Those are... Link, those are pajamas. It does look better on Lucina. It does. It does. Ganondorf. Ganondorf is rad, though, dude. Ooh, do I pop him up to S? Ganondorf is pretty cool. Let's give him an S. Yeah. Naked. Oh, dear. Oh, sorry. I just realized there's something I'm gonna have to ponder in a second once we get through a few of them. Roy. I like Roy's a lot. I think... Yeah, you know what? I'm giving it to Roy. Roy's my boy. And also has cool armor. Marth. Wait, not Marth. I did Marth already. Chrome. Pokemon Strand is going to weird one. No, that's not gonna be it. We'll question it in a second. Chrome. The Chrome. I have to give him an A just because it's more than like the bare minimum. Okay, we're at the bad one. Y'all, is Mr. Game & Watch naked? I can't see any clothes on him. He's a flat plane, but like, is he just nude while he's frying? This is important. We need to figure this out. Chat is inconsistent. Mr. Game & Watch is nude. Okay. Meta Knight. Meta Knight's cool. I love Meta Knight. Cool guy. Pit. Pit, I think A. I think A. I don't think Pit goes up to S. Though you could make an argument for B because he is kind of wearing pajamas, right? Oh dear. Not my. You will obey my opinions. He is at A. Mother knows best. Now Dark Pit is S. Because black makes everything cooler. Okay. So, Zero Suit Samus. So, like, would you consider the Zero Suit just pajamas? I feel like that's just pajamas, right? Because it's just her underwear, or her undersuit armor. I feel like I have to put her in B, right? Oh dear, this Wario frame is incredible. Okay. Wario. I mean, okay. Wario, I have to put at A because he's actually taken time to put on, like, the full biker guard, right? As much as I dislike Wario, I have to give him A. Now, known murderer. Solid Snake. Oh no. It's this thing. Listen. Yeah, I feel like... Ooh, air bubble. Very cool. Right? I was kind of hoping this would pop up at, like, a more important time other than me trying to find out where to put known killer... the killer Solid Snake. Honestly, I kind of feel B. He is wearing his, like, combat fatigues, but they're kind of just skin-tight pajamas. Next up, Ike. I like Ike. Not the political thing. I don't remember enough about Ike's political stances. I like Ike from Super Smash Bros. And Fire Emblem The Path games. Okay. Pokemon Trainer. If this was... Oh, hey, Ezzy. Hey, Ezzy. This is a user submitted to your list from one user, Dusty Socks, who wants me to rate the clothing of the Smash Brothers cast. Okay. If grass or green, whatever her name is, was the default one, she would be A or S. Red? He's A. Should have dressed harder. Anyway, nude. Leaf. Yeah, that's Leaf. Okay. Diddy Kong gets away with more than a technicality because he has a shirt and a hat. I kind of hate his hat though, so he's a B. Screw that guy. Did I? Yeah, okay. You know what? You caught me. I'll put red up in A. Lucas. Lucas is the same as Ness. He's just wearing some cash, a shirt and shorts. That's not enough for me. Sonic the Hedgehog gets away on a technicality. He has shoes. Okay. Can we talk about King Dedede for a second, though? This man is dressing. Oh, I have to put him in A. I mean S. I have to put him in S with that coat, dude. He be dressing. Okay, Olimar. Olimar is dressed for work. We're gonna talk about the King of Dream. And have you seen King Dedede? I want to see that man's wardrobe. Or, I guess that penguin? raiding his wardrobe right now. Tactical raid. I'm going to take his coats. But, Olimar. Olimar is dressed for work, but it takes effort to put on a spacesuit, so I feel like I need to bump him up a little bit. Okay, next. Lucario. Nude. Okay. Interesting question. Does Rob count as being nude? He's not human. Can robots be naked? This is a really important question. Because he ain't dressing, that's for certain. He's... Separate tier, okay. 1 second. Add row above. Robot. No dong. Oh no, I did the wrong one. I did it bad, nude. And then... You. Robot. No dong. Wait a second. Does the spinny thing he have count as a dong? I don't actually. I'm not gonna pursue this line of inquiry. I don't want to know about Rob's dong, actually. Oh no, because I had to add a tier and screwed everything up. I'm not gonna. I feel like that's a violation of my rights and the chat's rights. Okay, Toon Link, pajamas. That's just pajamas. Wolf. I feel like I put the other ones here, so I'm legally required to. Actually, no. Screw you. Wolf has a cool jacket. That's all he needs. Villager. Literally just wearing a shirt and t-shirt. He does have an eye patch, though. It limits his power. As much as I hate Wolf with an actual... I hate Wolf in Smash with a passion. Screw that dog. He sucks. I hate him. I want him to be... I want him to be beamed off the side of the stage. But he has a cool jacket. Okay. Mega Man. Gonna be real? Mega Man... Okay. Question. Is the blue Mega Man skin? Or is it a thing he wears? Because, like, I feel like I've seen both in different takes on Mega Man. This is, like, an honest question. Where's Ezzy? Where's your wife? She would know this. Got him. Pranked. Well, Ezzy, where's your wife? She definitely knows the answer to this Mega Man lore question. I'm going to, until I hear back, I'm going to assume it is clothing. So he technically gets away on B, because I don't think his clothing is that impressive. Oh.
Now, hold on. What lore do you need my wife to tell you?
Ezzy. Classic Mega Man, right? The
Classic
blue.
Mega Man, okay.
The blue. Is it his skin or is it clothes?
Is the blue stuff around Classic Mega Man clothes or his skin? It's armor, but is it like part of him or is it like
Does he have to
clothing?
put it on?
Well, he has to put on the helmet, right?
He does have to put on the helmet.
Put on the helmet, right?
He puts on the helmet in the
Okay.
openings to some of the
Sweetie,
games.
you can hear me.
Okay, yeah.
Think of it as like this.
Okay. I'm thinking about it, Fran.
Mega Man is essentially action figure, and the armor you can put on, it clicks into place like
Like a Figma?
Yes.
In a way?
In a way,
Like,
yes.
or like a Gunpla where there's like the skeleton and then you
Okay.
put the bits around the skeleton.
Yeah, or like Betty Spaghetti, where like you can
what?
rearrange the different parts because there's holes in the body itself, so you can just plug in,
Plug and play,
Yeah,
yeah.
I want to put this shirt on. Click.
Or like a Mr. Potato Head
yeah,
kind of.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Mr. Potato Head.
So what we're saying is that Mega Man is Mr. Potato Head.
Mr. Potato Head. There
we've,
you go.
Is
we,
Mr.
How do you do it?
Potato
Mr.
Robot?
Potato Head, man.
we've settled
Might as well be.
we've settled the argument. Mega Man is not naked, which means he doesn't go in the nude tier. He goes to B.
He goes to B. He goes to B tier.
Okay. Wii Fit Trainer is also B. As much as I want to put Wii Fit Trainer higher,
Tears. Did you do the cookie one yet?
No, she's ranking the Smash Brothers characters by their clothing.
yes, Dusty specifically
that's-
requested.
Yeah.
Dusty
Yeah,
specifically
this was a
requested it.
Dusty request.
I was just gonna do them by how much I liked them, and then Dusty reminded me that it was by clothes. I was like, oh no, I didn't prepare for this. Yeah, but
I'm not ready for this.
I wasn't thinking about it because it's been a few weeks. But
It's been a few weeks since you came up with this funny idea.
I also want to point out for the record, Boco went Peach S tier because pink, but Daisy
No.
A tier because yellow.
Listen, Daisy sucks.
Colors are aesthetic. Color is aesthetic.
I also
That's
don't
fair.
I also don't like her earrings.
Yeah, okay, I can get behind that one.
Yeah, but
Earrings are mid.
I was going to say they're too big, but peaches are also very large.
Yeah, but like it's like a splash of
It's-
blue
it's
that
simple.
like pops up. It matches her eyes.
Yeah.
Anyway, Wii Fit Trainer is B because she is just wearing a sports bra and spats. That's no effort. That's barely any effort at all.
What? Well, I mean, that is good yoga. Like,
It is.
but that's a good uniform to have for yoga. It's not a good uniform for the battlefield.
No, I would.
If-
I would say not.
I mean, if I was rating this on how battle ready are these characters, it would be all Fire Emblem characters at the top and Solid Snake
It would be Fire Emblem characters and Solid Snake. Yeah.
and
Yeah.
Samus.
I mean, yeah. In fairness, a lot of the Fire Emblem characters are already at the top.
yeah.
Well,
listen,
yeah.
Listen. I like high fantasy. I've been exploited by Fire Emblem.
Oh, I don't blame you.
It's-
I
it's
actually,
fine.
yeah, a lot of these
It's
are
good.
really cool.
Anyway, next one. Oh no, it's Rosalina. Listen, aesthetic-wise, I would
Okay.
put her S tier, but she's just wearing pajamas. That means she has to go in the pajama tier. She's just wearing a nightgown, right?
Well, I mean, she's wearing like a.
Yes.
Because like that's her aesthetic, though,
Yeah.
right? She's among the stars and everything.
Yeah.
So like,
Doesn't she wear like in game in canon? Doesn't she wear like a large T-shirt when she meets her first Luma,
Oh, you're
and
right.
then she gets into this gown?
Okay, that's a good point. I think you're correct. It's been so long since I played Galaxy. I think I'll take that as a good argument point. I'll put her at A. I would put her at S, but I something's just bothering me about it. I don't think it can justify it.
That's fair
it's
game.
probably because it still looks like a T-shirt.
Yeah.
a little
Next
bit.
up, oh, a small Mac.
Oh, love me some small Mac.
Some small
Now,
Mac.
granted, this is great for boxing. Like you need to
Yeah.
have like shorts and like a tank top and everything. Still horrible for the battlefield.
Yeah.
But like at least like he's like fit and ready to like punch you out.
I feel like because I put Wii Fit Trainer down here on the pajama and casual tier, I feel like I have to put Mac there. Otherwise, it would be unfair.
But his boots, his cool boots.
Can't jump to save his life.
Yeah, but he can run like hell.
Okay, Greninja, nude. His tongue does not.
Yep, nude.
Yeah.
His tongue does not count. It is organic material from his body. You don't get to wear your spit and say, I'm wearing clothing. Okay. Me, Sword Fighter. Man, they all. Oh, man.
Now, the thing is about all the Mii fighters.
Yeah.
They can be dressed however the player wants.
Yeah,
So they can be at any tier. They can even be nude, technically, I think.
I mean, they do technically have a base
Yeah. Yeah.
skin, like a base clothing, though.
Yeah, that's been my rule. We're going by default costume. Because, like, technically, Pikachu and Jigglypuff could definitely have gotten out of nude tier to technicality tier because they do have, like, hats and stuff. But,
like Pikachu Libre and stuff.
yeah. But I think
Yeah,
that
okay, yeah.
the Mii costumes are just, like, super boring. Because you're meant to do stuff over
Yeah,
them. So they're
Yeah.
all B.
That's fair.
like, what's constituting, like, C? Just, like, barely any clothing?
Yeah, C is technicality tier. Sonic only. Oh wait, why is Villager there? He's supposed to.
Why
be
is Villager there?
I was about to say.
How'd that happen?
Just hanging out.
Because like Villager was like the one puzzle piece. I'm like, wait, hold on there. Where's they fitting in this?
He's not really a human. He wears clothes, but he's not human.
Okay, Palutena S tier, because of course.
Yeah.
Pac-Man. Technicality, he has gloves and boots.
Yeah, but shouldn't he be in C tier?
He is in C tier.
Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Delayed reaction.
Yeah, that you probably saw me point out. I would, if I ever put Pac-Man in S tier, someone has killed me and replaced me with a simulacrum.
Oh no! A double ganger is taking over a sweet DM.
Oh no. That's it. What if I clone myself? That might be devilish. Okay.
Do that for one of your fucking one shots.
Maybe. No, listen, I look back and forth, Soups, Josh, and Swissy. None of them are here. I've been wanting to use a simulacrum in Cube World forever, and I just haven't found a good way to do it yet. Like, since before, like,
I'm sure you'll
sessions
find something.
Oh, I'm sure I will. We still have 5 more plates to go. That's at least 5 seasons. Mayo Robin, because that's the default one, apparently. Boo. He's just...
They got some drip on them. Like, they got a nice, like, cloak with a hood on it.
He's trying a little bit. I like his jacket. If it was Girl Robin, it would be S tier, because bias. Okay, Shulk. Not me considering adding a British tier. No.
British?
Okay.
Is he not Australian, actually?
No, I thought the dub was produced.
Good thing
in
about
Britain.
his default costume is that he's mostly clothed in default. If it was his trunks, he'd be only in technicality.
Yep.
Yeah. I'll be real. Shulk's costume is actually pretty decent, even if he sucks.
Yeah.
He's got a nice
It's
jacket.
a nice JRPG outfit.
Yeah. Oh no, I don't want to think about this one. Bowser, hey, can we count the clown car's clothing for Bowser Jr.?
Well, we wouldn't even have to.
It's a vehicle.
because-
It's a vehicle.
You're right.
Yeah, because
fine.
he gets away on a technicality as well
because
because
of
he
the-
has wristbands.
Yeah,
and the,
Yeah,
He's
he
got
still
the
has the
bit.
cuffs.
the
Okay.
handkerchief as well.
Duck Hunt Dog, nude.
He can... Nude.
Yep.
Yeah. Ryu from Streets. He's just wearing a gi.
Pretty basic.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying
Yeah,
gi. It's just a gi.
I mean, he does like water without any ice.
Yeah, and Ken Marsters is just like Ryu from Streets. Also just
But
wearing
he
a
has a
gi.
red gi.
He's red.
He's pretty good though. Yeah, and he does his hair, which is really nice.
That is true. Yeah.
As I understand, I don't know much about Street Fighter lore, but recently I've learned that Ken Masters is a family man.
Yes. Yeah. That's
Yes,
the
he loves
Oh,
his family
man.
to the
Oh,
point
be a
in
family
which
man.
in Street Fighter 6, he is framed as a criminal, and so he goes underground in order to keep his family safe.
Wow. Wow.
That's why he looks like an angry hobo now in Street Fighter 6.
I see.
No.
Cloud Strife. Okay, gonna be real.
Oh, you gotta give it up for Cloud. You gotta give it
Yeah,
up
the
for
thing is-
Cloud.
Okay, so listen to me. Don't kill me. I think he's B tier because this is Final Fantasy VII Cloud.
Not Advent
If this was Advent Children Cloud, A or
But
S.
his big dumb shoulder pad thing.
Oh,
His big dumb shoulder pad thing. It's really cool.
cool is not the word I would use to describe it.
Come on.
Oh.
I call him a dweeb. Let's mosey.
Yes, and that's the point.
Okay, Corrin. Corrin from Fire Emblems. Corrin.
Oh, I hate his design. I hate his
Oh,
design.
for real.
Exposed feet. It's just gross. Nasty.
Hey, I'm gonna be real. I didn't remember that the feet were exposed, so that's on you.
Yes.
Yeah.
No. It's like one of the biggest things people point out in the fucking reveal trailer. It's like, Korn has fucking exposed feet,
Yeah.
bruh. And
Korn-
remember, they have a female variant.
Yeah.
So everyone's freaking the fuck out over it.
Man,
Yep.
I wish you
What?
hadn't reminded me about the feet thing. I was gonna give them S. Now I have to give them A because of the feet thing.
Corin, yeah.
Good.
When they did memes of Corin, they were like, "Here's the weakness," and they just post a Lego picture, just like a piece of Lego. Just like-
yeah.
Oh, that's really good though. Okay,
Yep.
Bayonetta.
It's very funny.
I have to put Bayonetta in
Oh,
S, right?
please
Yeah,
put her in
so-
S. She's so worth it.
I feel like I'd get kicked off the parent-teacher council if I
it's
did
even
not.
Bayonetta 2, which looks even better. Bayonetta 2's design looks so good.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Inkling. Okay, I love the visual aesthetic of
Do we count
Splatoon.
Squid a kid?
Hmm. I think Squid.
Because Squid means they
Nude.
are nude. They are disqualified.
The image I was provided
I-
was kid.
Yeah, I think it would be kid in this case.
Yeah.
because they do have the shirts.
Then yeah, like they got like
feel
a
like-
really solid design.
Yeah.
But they're a bit
Like
too
it's
casual.
a t-shirt and some shorts, but like
Man,
you know,
I've been giving B to t-shirt and shorts. You know what? I'll give them A for the water gun. For attitude. Okay.
do we count accessories then?
Mm,
I mean, we counted
we have been counting
like the
accessories.
saddle of like Yoshi, so
And the
you know.
choker for Bowser. Ridley.
yeah.
No, that's Sephiroth. We'll get to you in a
What?
second, buddy. Ridley.
Oh.
Nude.
Right, but this is like their weapon. This is
True.
like the thing that they use.
Yeah, I know.
So like this isn't something they wear.
I mean, they wear it at their hip when they're not using it, right? Okay, Simon? Question mark? I'm not... Sorry, I don't know my
Yeah,
Belmont.
Simon is the
Yeah.
longer-haired one.
Yeah, okay, gonna be
Yeah,
real.
Simon is the
I don't like Simon's clothes that much. They're not very colorful. It's just kind of a bit brown.
But it's like Hercules. It's like fucking He-Man. Big beefy beefcake.
Speaking of beefcakes, Richter is A. He's got more color.
There
in
you
him.
go. Okay.
Yeah,
There you go.
yeah, because like Simon's is a bit too washed out. Maybe if there's more color going on, I could have bumped him up, but and then Richter actually has some like, you know, what's the word? I almost said clashing. That's not the right contrast. That's the one. Okay, King K. Rool, technicality. He's got a crown and a cape.
Yeah, that's true.
Yep, that's a technicality, all right.
Technicality, baby. Speaking of babies, Isabel.
Now, how many pieces of clothing does it take for a technicality?
I feel
because-
One or two.
Because Diddy Kong is up there in A, in
Yeah.
fucking B.
like he's got a hat and a shirt. If they have like a major piece of clothing, aka like shirt or pants, that gets them out of technicality tier and into the rest of the club.
So
Okay.
most of their bodies covered. It just
If they
Yeah.
if they are only rocking accessories.
Okay,
or
I just want
shoes
I just
or
want us
whatever.
to get squared away from here.
Mhm.
Now, Isabel,
Isabel, well, she's
let's just put her in B to be safe because I don't want to talk about it.
she dresses cute though, so she gets S.
Oh yeah, she does.
she
She
does
does
wear-
dress cute.
she has a hairband as well too.
Oh, she
It's-
also has a full dress.
yeah.
Okay, so the thing, Incineroar, does he wear?
No,
Is he
No.
nude or does he have a belt?
No,
he's new.
it
He's new.
no, he is nude. The belt is made of flame.
I see. Okay, my girl, Piranha Plant. Is she nude or does the pot count?
I think she is also new.
Yeah, that's what
unfortunately.
I would argue for that as well. That was what my gut instinct was like. Yeah, that's a naked plant. My
Well, the
dudes.
roots go down into the pipe. So like, do you consider the ground to be part of a tree?
I don't think so. It's like, do you consider the air that my
So
head
I
is
would
in to
say
be-
I would
Oh,
say
okay.
technicality.
Okay.
Technicality at the very least.
Yeah, because you can see like something that resembles feet when Piranha Plant walks around.
Yes,
So-
yeah, exactly.
Oh, see, I didn't need
She-
to know that. Why does Piranha Plant have
I-
feet?
Two little roots as feet.
It's root. Yeah, it's roots. But you know, you can see it if you
Oh,
zoom in
no.
close enough.
Cursed knowledge. Joker. Joker is S. Joker is dressing.
Yeah.
He's at the 9s. Almost to the 10s.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, absolutely. There's a reason why
Yeah.
Persona fans will shut the fuck up.
Look, if you put can you put Isabel to the right of Joker? It kind of looks like Bayo and Joker are kind of looking at each other like, "Hey, fam,
Hey, Mom.
what up?
Hey, son.
Yeah, you rock." Yeah.
Okay, Hosef Mad from Dragon Quest XI.
Oh, Ho's bad. I like their outfit as a JRPG
Yeah.
like
I
staple.
think it's
I
I
think
don't
it's pretty strong.
it's a fairly decent design. I don't think it's enough to push him into S tier. He's very I'm an
Yeah.
adventurer type, so I think he belongs in A. Okay, Banjo-Kazooie is technicality. He has a backpack.
Technicality for
shorts.
both
He
of
has
them. One
shorts,
is wearing shorts, and the other one's wearing a backpack.
Okay, Terry. Terry's pretty good.
Ooh.
Terry,
Oh, that's gotta be like A or
S.
S tier.
Because
I think it has to be S.
he's wearing.
He's the
more
only
than the
man
regular
alive. He's the only man alive who could pull off that look.
True,
Yeah.
true.
Like, there's no. If any other douchebag came up with like a red leather jacket and like a white, like I would fucking smack his head. Like, no, fuck you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I 100% agree. Okay.
You would need to be a
Unfortunately,
JoJo character to wear that.
unfortunately, it looks like male Byleth is who I have to deal with.
Yeah.
No, Violet is
A-
too bad as far as like.
if it was- If it was femme Byleth, it would be S tier. Male Byleth is
Right.
low A tier.
You have such a bias for the feminine versions of these characters.
I'm
I mean,
gay.
in fairness, I think most people select the feminine versions of
I-
all three.
I've
Fire
never
Emblem protagonists.
I've never seen male Byleth in play ever.
Leo, MK Leo, the best player in the world, plays.
That was a bunch of letters you just said. Okay.
MK Leo, what kind of medical diagnosis is this?
So is he like a basketball player? Is he good at layups?
No,
There's a sports
he plays them a
joke.
lot in grand finals and stuff.
There's a
so you'll
sports
see him
joke
in-
for the sports fans in the audience. I played basketball for 7 years.
Hell yeah!
Yeah.
You preach it, sister.
Let's go, Matt. That's a baseball team. Min Man.
The Mets specifically.
It's all about the Mets, baby.
The Mets, baby, the Mets. We love the
I
Mets.
still don't know the context of Let's Go Mets. Min Min, though. Min Min is, I think, as much as I hate her in Smash Brothers, her outfit's pretty good.
Her hair is literally ramen noodles. Her
I-
hair is ramen noodles. Her hat is a ramen bowl. That is so fucking cool.
As you just conjured an image in my head, my hair is ramen. Your argument is invalid. We're back in 2009.
Exactly.
Okay.
We're back in it, baby.
We're back. Steve from Minecraft, I hate you so much.
That's B for basic. Like, come on. It's the default skin.
Yeah.
Like-
SMH. Okay, Pyra and Mithra. Pyra and Mithra, but they've only given me Pyra because they're the same person.
I think you take the average of both because like they
Yeah.
have different aesthetics.
I average them. They were actually putting in effort with their clothing, so I feel like I have to give them A.
Oh yeah, they got like nice JRPG
Yeah.
clothing going
Yeah.
on.
Anyway, oh wait, no, Mithra's right here.
Oh,
How'd you get moved? I'll also put you in A because you're trying. Wait a second, and there's also Pyra and Mithra. Why is there 3 Pyra and Mithra things in here?
you could probably just
Okay,
Yeah, you could just remove like them individually and just keep
Mhm.
them together.
I don't think I have to explain this. Sephiroth is S tier.
But yeah, that's fair.
Kazuya Mishima.
So this is just pants. So I think
Just
this a
wanna go
technicality?
technicality on that.
yeah, is that a
He's doing, like,
technicality?
I think he escapes technicality because he's wearing a major article of clothing. Major article of clothing is like defined as shirts or pants.
Yeah, I suppose that's fair.
Yeah, but like B,
Fair.
absolutely
Yeah,
B.
Yeah, he's not
Like-
dressing. This man has showed up in sweatpants.
Yeah, he could just transform into a devil and stuff, but that
Yeah.
doesn't give him a shirt.
Right.
he still won't get service. Okay, Sora, I hate they used his Kingdom Hearts 1 design, which I hate with a passion. If you look at it, you take off the jacket, Sora's wearing a onesie. I
Now,
cannot...
granted, they also included 2 and 3, and then like
Yeah, but they are not the default costume.
yeah.
That is my main thing. Default costume Sora? Absolutely not. I've talked about this before when we streamed Kingdom Hearts. His costume is an abomination. Have you seen those clown shoes?
Yeah, yep.
I cannot...
I love those clown shoes. They're the epitome of Disney.
I cannot take this child seriously. He's B.
Okay.
And
I
there
don't think you're supposed to.
And there we
Now,
are.
before this tier list is over, I have to ask one critical question.
Yes, what's your critical question, Dusty?
Of all the costumes,
Yes.
what do you think is the best? Not of base, but just all the costumes. Just of a single, like any character, any single costume.
Ooh. That's a tough one.
Who was number 1?
I'm looking at the list now so I can think. I feel like I'd have to go to one of the characters that actually has alternate costumes and that aren't just palette swaps.
Right.
Okay, so that knocks it down quite a bit. Like, I think Advent Children Cloud probably might take it.
Fair.
Advent Children Cloud is really strong, and Advent Children is one of my favorite movies. But that is that tier list. Time for me to tweet that one. Let me switch to this set so I can keep it a secret what the next tier list is going to be.
Oh, secret.
Yeah.
Secret. She's got a secret.
I'm not Kilroy. Last time I checked, anyway. You didn't expect me to get the Styx reference?
You did it. You got it in one.
The worst album they ever made, supposedly. Oh dear, it's now.
And yet, with the singular fucking famous song of theirs.
But there's. They have Mr. Roboto.
I mean, obviously.
Yeah, that's on there. I believe that's the one as he's talking about.
Well, yeah, like Kilroy and all that's up towards the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And tweet. Yeah, you reminded me during that, so I have selected.
Oh, there is Come Sail Away.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's also a pretty good song.
Okay, wait, this one wasn't suggested, so I have to move this to the done folder. Okay, so you have given me an idea because we just talked about Sora and Disney. We're gonna rank every Disney and Pixar movie.
Yeah.
Oh no!
I believe it's. I believe
This may take the entire rest of the
this
stream.
may take the rest of the night.
It's mostly just theatrical, just to
okay,
keep us
fair
safe.
Okay, start with the worst one.
I'm not going to limit that, or I'm just going to go from the top. Snow White.
Oh, okay.
Gonna be real, I don't think Snow White's like a landmark in like design, and like it was like the first of its kind. It's not that good.
It is their first animated feature overall.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, it's a landmark in like
I'm
animation.
glad that it was made. Glad that it was made.
It's important.
I don't care about it now.
Exactly. Okay, Pinocchio. I think Pinocchio is probably like a little better. It's got some good songs in it. I Ain't Got No Strings is pretty good.
When You Wish Upon a Star is
that's in there
overused,
too.
but you know.
The
Okay.
whale is terrifying.
I haven't seen Pinocchio in such a long time. Fantasia. Okay,
Ooh.
Oh,
Which
like
one?
original 2000.
it's original Fantasia. So my
Okay.
bias as a music fan, it's also someone who took music in college, is probably showing. I think Fantasia's an S just from visuals alone. That Chernobog section alone can probably secure that.
Chernobog.
And I also just happen to like classical orchestra music, so it's just kind of like, hey, look, they made a thing for me. Okay.
It's very good. It's
It also
it's a very
has
strong.
one of the most iconic Mickey Mouse costumes.
Oh
of
yeah,
all
yeah,
time,
yeah.
I think.
Sorcerer's
Oh
Apprentice.
yeah, the wizard costume. Yeah.
Yeah, Sorcerer's Apprentice is a real good bit. Okay,
Yep.
Dumbo. I'm trying to think.
Dumbo.
I've definitely seen Dumbo, right? I don't remember
Yeah,
anything.
it's
The-
just
There are two most memorable moments. The one is when he goes to his mom and is like being cradled. The other one
Yeah.
is Elephants on Parade, which everyone
Yeah,
remembers.
the thing is, I don't even. I've only known about Elephants on Parade like through secondhand. I think it has to be C or D because I don't remember it. I'm moving it down to D.
I would even put in D. Like I don't remember many
D for
details
Dumbo!
about Dumbo. Yeah.
Okay. Bambi. I honestly don't remember much
Oh.
of Bambi either.
Uh,
Well, you always remember the mother's death because that's always a signature.
that's basically the whole plot of the movie is his
Yeah.
mom dies.
Yeah, because
Just
like
to
I've
kind of-
seen bits of it for like stuff, but I don't think it's gonna be in there. Okay, so I have to add
Spoiler alert, by the way, chat. Bambi's mom dies.
Okay.
Maybe a little late to say it, but this movie's old.
Okay.
Not
Okay.
for nothing for Boco, but I'm pretty sure like there's only one other chat member aside from you and me, Dusty, who are in the stream.
That's fair.
Okay, I've created the haven't watched tier because we're about to put some stuff on there. Saldos Amigos, never seen it. Three Caballeros, never seen it. Make Mine Music, never seen it. Fun, Fancy, and Free, never seen it. Melody Time, never seen it. Ichabod Mr. Toad, banger. Is a B or an A? I like Ichabod Mr. Toad a lot. I feel like it's a B. Not quite enough to crack the A, I think.
This is the double feature, right?
Yeah,
Like the one with this.
Yeah.
Sleepy Hollow and.
Yeah. Both of the sections are really good. We used to watch it all the time. My house, we had the VHS of it. Cinderella. It's got Bippity Boppity Boo, but I honestly don't remember much of Cinderella. I did not watch it a lot.
It's like cute. It's like a feel-good story. It's just
I mean, as far as old school Disney goes, like not like Lion King and all that. I'm talking
like
about
old,
like really old school. Yeah, Cinderella is probably the best old school. Sleeping Beauty's pretty good as well.
I'd say Sleeping Beauty is better. Spoilers for when we get to Sleeping Beauty. Okay, next up, I'm going to upset the chat. Alice in Wonderland. Hi, it's me,
Ooh.
Alice. Alice in Wonderland is okay. It's a C. I can't rate my
I can
namesake
live
that
with
much.
okay.
Yeah.
I can live with
I
okay.
can't
I think
rate my
it is
namesake
a
that much.
visual splendor.
Mhm.
It is
There's
not much
there's-
aside from that.
Yeah. It's not very interesting. Like, yeah, I get it. It's a kid's book adaptation. Of course, it's not going to be super interesting.
The most people will remember from it, I think, is the Mad Hatter section with and Cheshire Cat, I guess, as well.
Okay, Peter Pan. Peter Pan. Peter Pan's pretty good. It's a lot of it hasn't aged very well.
Yep.
I think I'm gonna put it on C just to be safe. I don't have like a ton of fun. I don't have a ton of fond memories with it, but like I do like Peter Pan, I guess. Lady and the Tramp. I did not watch that a lot. Like I've seen the spaghetti scene. Like I'm sure I've seen the whole thing. I don't remember.
I love
that
this
much.
movie. This
Ooh.
movie's. Yeah.
Sorry, Dusty.
No, it's okay. I know I guess it's a particular taste. I guess
Yeah.
if you were to watch it, but I love this one.
Yeah, that's okay. Okay, Sleeping Beauty. I actually like Sleeping Beauty a decent amount. I think Sleeping Beauty can go up to B. I like Sleeping Beauty. Okay, 101 Dalmatians. I haven't thought about this in a while. 101 Dalmatians has a real banger of a soundtrack, though. Cruella de Vil is an excellent song.
Yeah.
I'm debating. I think it goes to A just because Cruella de Vil is such a banger.
Does this list also include the live action stuff? Like 101 Dalmatians did have.
This is just the animated films. If it was live action, I would be here until I died.
Yeah, that's true. That's fair.
Okay, Sword in the Stone. Apparently, people don't like this movie.
Oh, I
Uh,
love Sword in the Stone.
Yeah,
It's
Are you thinking of the Black Cauldron?
Oh, no. We'll talk about that later. I have things to
Okay.
say about the Black Cauldron.
Yeah.
No, Sword in the Stone is the one about King Arthur. Oh, I will hydrate. I have been doing that on
and-
my own.
there's a lot of really fun bits with Merlin.
Yeah.
Yep.
I like it a lot. I don't think it's a masterpiece by any, like, stretch of the imagination, but I do like it a lot. Jungle Book. How do I feel about the Jungle Book, though?
It has a lot of good songs.
Yeah,
it's,
yeah,
It's
that's what I'm
pretty happy
thinking.
and cheery.
I
Yeah.
will say, like, I like this movie a lot, but animation-wise, it's kind of lazy.
Oh, dear.
Was it lazy or the other film lazy? I'm trying to
No,
remember.
So yeah, this one, because they reused some of the shots, I think, especially with like Ka and like the vultures. I think they reused some of the shots in there. So while there's a lot of charm, I don't think it is like the top. Like obviously not the top notch in terms of animation quality, but like
Yeah.
it's still, it's still a lot of fun.
I'm going to put it at B based on some of the songs I remember, because I don't really remember the content of the movie that much. I probably listened to them more often than that. More often than
No,
watching.
it's the other way around. They reused a lot of Jungle Book animation from in Winnie the Pooh, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think that's correct.
Probably.
Okay,
So yeah, Jungle Book is pretty amazing, and then they reused it for Winnie the Pooh.
the aristocrats, cats, whichever.
It's
It's
cute.
okay.
It-
Everyone wants to be
It's
a
like a C.
Yeah,
Not
that's exactly what I was
Aristocrats.
thinking. Everyone Wants to Be a Cat is a pretty good song. It's now. I'm surprised that Everyone Wants to Be a Cat is not a cat girl anthem now, but here we are. Okay, Robin Hood. I love Robin Hood. It's one of my favorite Disney movies. It's so good.
Robin Hood and Little John running through the forest, jumping benches, touching trees,
Yeah.
trying to get away.
It's real good. I like it a lot.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
also
it's fun. It's really nice.
once again my medieval fantasy bias is showing. Speaking of my bias, the Mini Adventures of Winnie the Pooh. I love Winnie the Pooh. It's been a big part of my
But
life.
again, we just mentioned that they reused animation.
I
in it.
don't care.
Yeah, that's true, but I don't care either. I love Winnie the Pooh.
Winnie the Pooh's good.
I love Winnie the Pooh so much. The Rescuers. I think I've seen
Oh.
The Rescuers. I remember there's a part where the lady rides on crocodiles.
Isn't that the sequel?
No, I
Or
thought that was
am
the
I-
first one.
It might be. I don't
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
remember.
The
but-
sequel is about the
Yeah, there's the Rescuers, and then there's the
The
Rescuers
Rescuers
Down
Down
Under.
Under.
Yeah, the villain in Down Under. The sequel is like a outback Dorsey man. Yeah, so
Yeah.
that's. I'm just gonna put it as a D because I don't remember watching it. Speaking of D's, D's Fox and Hound.
He's nuts.
Oh, I love Copper and Todd.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
They're so cute.
It's
They're so.
okay.
I just haven't
Yeah,
seen it.
I-
in so
It's
long.
your tier. It's
It
your
is my
tier
tier
list.
list.
Remember
It's your-
that.
Yes, yeah.
It's just that like anytime I see them like play together, I'm just like, oh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe my. I feel like I should like rewatch these. It would probably like affect my ratings a lot because I haven't seen many of these in like a decade or
Like
more.
save this and then do it before and after spending like a
Ooh.
year watching
That's
Disney
a good
films.
Oh, that's a good idea.
You know what? Speaking of, Great Mouse Detective, all-time banger. What a
Ooh.
good movie.
Ooh. And Radigan is
What-
such a great villain.
And
too.
it gets so
What a
good,
way
dude.
to take a British classic and make it
Good.
like cutesy and also furry.
Basil from Baker Street.
Yeah.
He's such a cool, quirky.
It's such a,
dude.
it's just such a good movie. Okay,
Yeah.
I haven't seen Black Cauldron, so like
Uh,
obviously I can't talk about it, but I've read all the books.
Oh.
I mean, I still am putting a haven't watched because I haven't watched
Yeah,
it,
that's fair.
but I have read all of the Chronicles of Prydain
when
books.
you do, when you do, let us know what you think, since you're a supposed expert.
I owned all of them on a cassette.
They
The funny thing was, like, I've seen one scene from this, and they literally flipped who does what in it. They flipped Taran and Eilonwe's roles, which was really
Eilonwe, yeah.
weird.
because Eilonwe is more daring and adventurous than
Yeah,
Taran,
yeah.
who's just like, I want to be I'm a warrior.
No,
Oh,
his whole thing is like, I'm just trying to go back home. I'm a pig keeper.
Yeah, right.
Okay, Oliver and Company. I feel like Oliver and
Ooh.
Company is just worse Aristocats, right? It's been so long. I'm sure I've seen it, right?
Oliver
I,
and Company.
I can't
Let's
speak
see.
too much on it. It's the cat movie, the tabby cat movie.
Cat movie and dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a tabby cat in a mud.
Yep.
Like
Yeah.
it's fine. It's like a cat in the big city.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Little Mermaid. I was never super into Little Mermaid. It's got good songs. So I feel like
I
the
learned to love it later.
yeah. Rescuers Down Under. I actually like Rescuers Down Under a decent amount. I don't think it
Mhm.
cracks into A, but I do like it a decent amount. It's a good movie. The villain's a pretty funky guy. It's just an Australian guy with a big scary truck.
Yep.
Beauty and the Beast. Dear. I like the music from
Wait,
Beauty
wait,
and the
wait.
Beast. Yes.
To be clear, you put the Rescuers down in D,
Yes.
and you put the Rescuers Down Under in B.
I have a
Just
lot
wanna
of,
clarify
yes.
that.
I have a lot more memories of Down Under than Plane Rescuers, probably because I owned it on VHS.
Yeah.
Beauty and the
Okay.
Beast.
But Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah, was not super into it, but like listening to like the music later, music's really good. Belle's a good song. The Mob song is really good. What's
Look,
We Are Justice?
Gaston is fucking amazing.
Gaston's another good one. Yeah, like
Yeah.
it's got like I don't think any of the songs are bad that I can think of. Okay. Aladdin. I love Aladdin.
Ooh.
Aladdin was one of my favorites.
Aladdin's gotta be at least an A, if not S.
That's
Probably.
what I'm waffling on. I think S. I like Aladdin so much. It's such a good movie.
It's so strong. It's so strong.
Yeah, and like the songs are good. Robin Williams is killer, of course.
Yep.
Like, there's no, like, what is there to dislike about it? Nothing. I cannot say.
If you're not a fan of Gilbert Gottfried, I guess.
I
I
guess.
don't-
What you mean you don't like the Gilbert Gottfried?
What are you talking about? Gilbert Gottfried's one of the best fucking voice actors in the entire industry.
Rest in peace.
Eh,
I can actually do the voice in front of the actual good microphone.
Sorry, that just made me realize. Wow, a lot of the actors in Aladdin are dead, huh?
Right.
That sucks.
Right.
Oh man, that sucks.
Oh,
Okay.
That definitely makes it a fucking S tier.
the comedians are dead specifically.
Okay, The Lion King. The Lion King is
Ooh.
like objectively fantastic, but it is not
Yeah.
one of my favorites. So I think I boot it down to A, because like it's still a fantastic movie. It's like Be Prepared is such a banger.
We also
dude.
don't have enough people. We don't have enough films in A. So
Yeah,
Right.
like, it's like all the stuff I really like immediately just goes to S.
I think objectively speaking, if this was just like best
Yeah.
instead of like your favorites, probably Lion King would be an S, but
Oh,
that's hard
absolutely.
to like say.
Yeah, like Lion King is probably objectively one of the best animated films ever made,
Mhm.
but it is not one of my favorite animated films ever made. Okay,
Per-
Pocahontas.
Personally speaking,
Yes, go ahead.
uh-oh.
Go for
No,
it.
you go ahead with Pocahontas. Go ahead.
No. Tell me about Hamlet the Lion, Dusty.
No, I would no. All I was gonna say was like, I think personally, Fantasia would go both on favorites and like objective best.
Yes,
I think that's,
absolutely.
like one of the
Absolutely,
top.
because
Yeah.
Fantasia is like a visual marvel.
Yeah.
It's just so like visually entertaining, even if you're not like into orchestra stuff. Like I
Right.
wasn't when I was a kid. I always was like, when are they gonna start talking? They never
Yeah.
started talking. Pocahontas in. I don't remember that much about it. It's not very good. I don't think. But Savages, the song, rips. It's pretty good. I like the song Savages.
Savages, barely
Really
even
even-
savages.
Right.
Okay. Hunchback of Notre Dame. I have. You-
Sorry, this is your tier list. I'm just kidding.
Sorry, Dusty. I don't remember seeing it, but I have been exposed to a ton of the songs from this.
Right.
Like after the fact. They're all good. Every single one.
Yeah.
I watched it with the Numbskulls people over like a few months ago. Like rewatched it,
Mm-hmm.
and it holds up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like even the stuff that people make fun of with the gargoyles,
Yeah.
I fucking like laugh it off. I'm like, yeah,
Mhm.
you know, it's the dude who doesn't have any friends, so like he comes
Yeah.
up with funny friends.
Yeah, like Hellfire
Especially midway
is
through. Yeah,
so good. Like I've seen bits of like the segment. It's like those visuals are incredible.
Hellfire and like the Eyes of Notre Dame are
Yeah,
The
like
opening bit, yeah,
so good.
fantastic.
Yeah.
What a good soundtrack. Even if I've never seen like I have seen the accompanying visuals. I just don't remember them. But I think about the songs a lot.
Didn't
Okay.
Meatloaf work on the soundtrack?
I think so, or some Disney movie. Okay, Hercules. I like Hercules a lot. I don't think it squeaks into S, but like once again, my fantasy bias is showing. I love mythology stuff.
Yeah.
Hercules is good. Go to the Distance is a really good song. Zero
Oh,
the- Mhm.
I know that Hercules doesn't hold up for some
Yeah,
people.
that's
But
exactly
I
what I heard.
absolutely loved Hercules.
Yeah,
Hercules
so
is
good.
just so
And,
it just is so full of heart.
yeah, and also
And I
that,
loved Hades.
and also Danny DeVito.
Yeah, how could you
Yeah.
ever get upset at Danny DeVito?
Yeah, Hades is also
I'm just
a great
saying-
villain.
Yeah, Hades is so strong
Yeah.
as a villain.
Yeah, he's really good.
James Woods plays him very well.
Yeah, screw James Woods though.
Yeah.
Next up, Mulan, my favorite Disney movie. Probably.
Ooh.
So it's obviously S, right?
Yes, immediately goes to the top. Listen, if you want an idea of how much I like Mulan, I rewatched it for the first time in a while ago. Oh, like a few months ago, and I cried. So,
At
yeah,
what part?
it was. Call me stereotypical. It was reflection.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, what I'm a stereotype. What do you want from me?
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm
It's
not.
a
That's-
it's a
good-
strong film.
It is a very
And
good-
you know, going through that like journey of like going through a different perspective and everything, it's really good.
like no, like literally, reflection is the most trans song I've ever heard. It's literally the same thing. Tarzan has
I
Phil
am
has
inside.
Tarzan has Phil Collins.
Everything about that soundtrack fucking slaps.
Yeah, that's
Everything about
I don't like the movie that much, but the soundtrack is really good. Like, teach me about the
I don't know.
people
Like I feel
me
like
is
the
good.
storytelling, like half of it is the soundtrack.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just haven't seen it that much, but I do like the soundtrack. I want to know, can you tell me, or whatever the name of that song is? Really good. Also, just
And the
every
lullaby
once in a
song,
while,
too.
I think about spoilers for the end of Tarzan, how they just hang Clayton.
Yeah, Clayton. Yeah,
He
it's
just dies.
Well,
when
he hangs himself, which has always been his problem.
Yeah.
It's such a
Yeah.
fucking like it's such a powerful character death because like if he had just stopped
Yeah.
and taken Tarzan's hand, he would have lived. But
Mhm.
no, he lashed out and killed himself, and it's just
Yeah.
mwah, so good.
Fantasia 2000 is not as good as Fantasia.
It's
I don't
still
even
alright.
remember it.
I have
I
not
don't even
seen it.
remember it at
I've not
all.
seen it in a while. I'm gonna put it in
Yeah.
C just
Fantasia
to be safe.
2000.
I would definitely take Fantasia OG over
Yeah,
2000.
I remember
Yeah, over the-
Fantasia distinct,
Yeah.
but not
Because, like-
Fantasia
Yeah,
2000.
'cause, like,
there's
I mean, like if you think Fantasia, you immediately either think Night on Bald Mountain or like The Magician's Apprentice. Those
What
two
I think of
sequences
when
are
I
so
think
strong.
of Fantasia is literally going to Costco and going over to where the TVs are, and they'd always be playing Fantasia. And
Incredible.
that's how you know the TVs were good, because they could put out
Put
the
out
picture
the
really
colors.
like nice and
That's
yeah,
a really,
the color and
that's
stuff.
A really
It's
good
really
point.
yeah.
Dinosaur. I don't remember Dinosaur. I don't think I watched this.
What the?
it's a
What?
3D animated.
Yeah.
It's a 3D animated.
Yeah, I don't think I watched Dinosaur, or if I did, I hated it because I don't remember anything.
It's I
Boring.
remember watching it. It's largely unimpressionable.
Exactly. Okay.
Oh,
Speaking
I
of
remember seeing the
Yeah.
cover for this.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I got dinosaur toys from McDonald's, maybe? Okay, but now, after the lull of Dinosaur, Emperor's New Groove, S tier, one of the best movies ever made, one of the best
S tier.
comedies.
If not my favorite Disney film.
Yeah,
It is.
Yeah.
it's
It
so
is
good.
so funny. It has such strong characters.
Mhm,
It's
mhm.
just like
The
I'm a
writing.
sucker for just straight
Mhm.
comedies.
It's
Like
so good.
it's so good.
Yeah, like if you like arrow like gun to my head, I cannot choose between Mulan, Robin Hood, and Emperor's New Groove because they're all so good.
I'm pretty sure this is a fun fact. I think Yzma is voiced by the original Uhura from Star Trek.
Huh.
So, yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
You could have strong.
And she
characters.
just passed away too, didn't she?
Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately.
Damn it! People stop dying. Okay, Atlantis. I like Atlantis a lot. Atlantis is so good. I don't
Oh, yeah.
I don't think it's Josh is gonna kill me. But I don't think it's good enough to squeak into the very top tier. But man, it's like a high A. It's an A+ movie.
Yeah, it's very underrated. Does
It's-
Josh love this movie to
Oh,
bits?
Josh loves Atlantis. We have talked about
Uh,
it. Atlantis is so
yeah.
good. It's such a good movie.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah.
Lilo and Stitch. Oh dear. Oh, that's Moana. You can wait a second. Lilo and Stitch is really good. I think Lilo and Stitch actually kind of got me into Elvis for a while, which is why I know a few Elvis songs because of the soundtrack.
I just rewatched this recently too, and it was really
Yeah,
sick.
yeah, it's really great. I don't have anything bad to say. It just doesn't like squeak into that upper echelon of movies.
Yeah.
Okay, Treasure
Okay,
Planet.
so I looked up the actress who did Yzma. It wasn't the person that did what's her face from Star Trek. She did, however, was the person who did the novelty song Santa Baby.
Huh. Okay. That's
Huh.
an interesting tidbit. Yeah, Treasure Planet. Treasure Planet's really good. People don't talk about Treasure Planet enough.
It's
It's so interesting how that film had such passion in it,
Mhm.
and corporate like Disney
Yeah.
did everything they could to kill it.
Yeah, it's
did they really?
it's
Yeah,
just like-
because I think they put the release date the same weekend as fucking Harry Potter, right?
Oh
why
my
would you
God.
do
Treasure
that?
Planet. Or
Man,
Because like
yeah, it
visually,
was the same weekend as Harry Potter,
that's
the
so-
first one.
That's suicide, dude.
Like,
Treasure
it-
Planet's
it
so
is-
good. Visuals are great.
right?
I love Long John Silver. His cool arm thing, the
He's-
captain of the ship. Everyone's so good. It's so good.
Right.
It's
Yeah,
it's a
it's-
pity I don't hear people talk
incredible.
about it that much. Okay,
Instead, people more talk about Bulgarian Treasure Planet, mainly me.
Brother
or
Bear.
or the Soviet Russian Treasure Island.
Mhm.
Oh,
Brother Bear, I have like no memory of. I know I watched it.
It's
haven't watched it.
fine.
It's okay. I'm not
Like,
putting it in F. I'm not.
I liked it. I liked it.
I
It's
just put
just,
in
you
D.
know.
It's just kind of there. It's not going in F because I have F reserved for some things.
Oh. Okay.
Okay, Home on the Range. I actually really liked this movie when I was a kid. I used to watch it like constantly.
Is that
this
the horse one?
The horse.
Yeah.
Is that
Yes.
the horse one?
It's the cow
Okay.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the one with.
I have known someone who was like really into it, and
It's-
I'm like, oh,
It's
okay.
the one
Okay.
with the yodeling cow thief guy. Sorry. I haven't seen it in a long time. I understand it's not actually that good, but
Wait, no, that's not the one I was thinking of. Hold on the range.
Oh. The one.
Oh no,
Wait.
this is the funny one with like the cow and stuff.
yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I was
okay.
thinking of something else.
Spirit
Oh.
or something.
Yeah,
I think-
Spirit.
Oh, Spirit.
Yeah, someone I knew was like super into Spirit, and like,
Yeah.
Spirit has like a dedicated
'Cause of,
fan base. There's a lot of stuff for it.
yeah,
Okay, Chicken Little.
because of like handsome horses.
Right. Exactly.
Chicken
I'm
Little.
sorry, what?
mm,
I'm sorry, what? What was that, Ezzy? What about handsome horses? What's happening?
Spirit.
No,
is
no.
Spirit.
Because of Spirit. Because of
Why are the
Spirit.
horses hot? What?
I don't know. Ask the furries.
Okay, I'll do that later. I don't remember. I know I've seen Chicken Little. I remember nothing.
I know of the implications of Chicken Little. I
It-
don't.
It's.
I remember watching
Eh.
it, and that time is void.
Yeah.
Okay, I never watched Meet the Robinsons. I remember the ads for it, though.
Oh.
I remember the robot with the
Yeah.
fat ass. I think.
No, you're thinking of. Are you thinking of robots specifically? The one with the.
Yeah, I'm thinking of that. Never mind.
Because this one, Meet the Robinsons, was like the family of like a bunch of kooky like inventors and
It
stuff.
has-
Oh, not inventors, but they have.
Oh
a
yeah,
lot of
it's like the main character is like a short kid with like blonde hair and glasses, right?
Yeah. hmm And the villain is a bowler hat. Not the
It's
bowler
a-
hat guy specifically. The bowler hat.
Huh. Hey,
Yeah.
Bolt. I remember my parents really liking Bolt. I did not like it.
I've seen only posters of Bolt. I've never
think-
seen it.
I'm not sure if it was definitely me being jaded. If I watched it now, I don't know how I'd feel about it, but I'm going to put it at D.
Isn't
I was
the dog
definitely-
voiced by John Travolta?
Is he?
I'm pretty sure he is.
I'll take your word for it. Okay. Princess and the Frog. Never seen it. I've heard
Yeah,
some of
John
the songs
Travolta.
from it. I don't think I've seen...
It's very strong.
Yeah,
it's
I've
really
heard-
strong.
I've
It's-
heard that.
as the last 2D animated
Mhm.
thing. It was really
I
good.
should
Which
do
movie?
more.
Oh,
Princess,
Princess
and the Frog.
Frog. Yeah, yeah.
This Winnie the Pooh movie, I don't think I've seen. I have.
Is that-
I have seen Tangled. I think Tangled is actually fairly solid.
Tangled was good. I
Yeah.
liked it.
Yeah, it's definitely. It wasn't the thing I was actively paying attention to. I was more like in the room while someone was watching it. But I did watch it, and like
I watched
it's-
that
it's
in
good.
theaters with Fran. Like it was one of our first movies we watched together. It was really good.
Visuals are also
Tangled.
pretty good for
Tangled.
Mhm.
Yeah, we watched it together.
Yeah.
Remember
I have not
in
seen
theaters?
I have not seen Wreck-It Ralph. I have seen Frozen, but
Fair.
only through Kingdom Hearts 3.
um,
So that,
I
that
will
does-
say,
that
You know
doesn't
what?
count.
True. Very
Yeah.
true.
That doesn't count.
Sure.
I will say at the time for me, Frozen, like,
Mhm.
Shit. I must
yeah,
be
overplayed,
misremembering
but
then.
like, I think it deserves kind of the hype that
Oh,
it
yeah, I
got
watched that
at
with
the
my
time.
dad.
I'm sure it does. I'm sure it does. It was
Fuck.
just like overhyped to hell.
2010.
I haven't seen Big
Fuck
Hero 6.
2010.
I haven't seen Zootopia. I have not seen Moana. I have not seen Wreck-It Ralph and his big butt. I have not seen
I
Frozen
would have
2.
watched it with you.
I have seen Encanto. I was living here by then, and Soups wanted to watch it, so we stole Disney Plus from their sister. Encanto's alright.
Well, how was it?
It was all right. I had to leave the room at one point because they were doing like what's like a thing that movies do that I absolutely hate and I cannot abide watching, so I had to leave for a little bit. Like the liar revealed plot thing or whatever, or something like that, or like where the main character is found out for something. I cannot abide those, which is why I had to leave the room. Like, other than that, it is a good movie. I do agree with like what it's about, and the songs are good. So yeah, it goes to B. Let's see. I've not seen Raya and the Last Dragon. Toy Story.
This doesn't include.
I have seen Raya and the Last Dragon. That is straight up just Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Well, I haven't seen Avatar: The Last Airbender.
This I hope this doesn't include Ghibli movies. By the way,
It doesn't.
I know that it's okay. Yeah, because they're licensed by Disney. So
don't worry, Dusty. Most of them would go in that haven't watched here because I haven't seen most of them. I've seen like 3 or 4 Ghibli movies, I think.
That's fair.
Toy Story 1. Oh dear, why did I put Toy Story 1, dude? Toy Story 1's really good. It's also like, you know, it was a technical marvel at the time. So
Marvel, baby!
I think it definitely does go to B. It's really good. If you're upset about me putting in B, don't worry about it. Wait a few minutes.
Wait for 2, 3, and 4.
Bugs Life.
Or at least 2 and 3.
Bugs Life is, Bugs Life is pretty okay. They had the Who in that in that movie.
You're still thinking of like the PS1 game.
I haven't even played that. I don't know why I say game. Bugs Life is
I had no idea they had the Who.
Yeah, they do that out here in the field or whatever. I don't know if that's actually.
I see.
Yeah, I don't know if that's only in the ads or also in the movie because it's been so long. I'm sure it's in the movie. I think it's a C though. Bugs Life is not like the most memorable thing. Now, speaking of memorable things, Toy Story 2 is really good. Like that movie a lot. Toy Story 1 has a really solid foundation, and 2 builds on it. It's just so good. Like the whole like sequence in the Toy Story is great, and like the I almost said Weird Al. The restoration. I'm Molokai. The whole like restoration sequence with Al after Woody gets kidnapped. Great.
Yeah. I think a lot of people, the way they talk about Toy Story 2 is kind of on the same caliber as like Shrek 2 as far as sequels are concerned. Like they like Toy Story, but they really like Toy Story 2.
Monsters Inc. Oh man, Monsters Inc. is really good. The world is so like neat in Monsters Inc. I think it's an A, actually. It's just so interesting and cool. I like it a lot. It's got a lot of heart. Yeah. Nemo. Finding Nemo. Excellent movie. Very good. It's been a while since I watched it though. I wonder how I'd feel about it now, but Finding Nemo is an excellent movie.
I think it still probably holds up.
I bet it does. Speaking of excellent movies, Credibles is S tier. What a good film.
Oh. Hey, yo, Boco! Oh! I need to give you a super high five for that one. Oh my god.
Did you watch a lot of Disney stuff growing up? I did. We had a lot of VHSs. You probably, based on my list, you can tell where my interest fell off because almost all of my high-rated stuff is 2D. My 2D bias that's shown. But yeah, we owned a lot of the classic ones up to like around like the turn of the century. I think that's when we stopped getting as many. Hey, Cars. I have experienced Cars. I hate Cars.
Oh.
Kachow can go straight to Kahel.
I imagine Cars 2 won't be faring any better.
Okay, I have experienced Ratatouille, but it's like third hand or whatever. I know Ratatouille's good, but I don't really have a ton of like solid memories with it. My image of your parents is that they only let you watch Christian films or something. Well, no, Mulligan. You see, Disney is good, wholesome family fun.
Because you have to keep in mind she has Fantasia at the top spot as well, and the Chernobog is essentially Satan. Let's be honest.
But he gets vanquished by the power of Ave Maria and God.
Yeah, right. So it's Christian. It's Christian and healthy. Yeah, why not?
Yeah, I was mostly allowed to watch most of what I want as long as it was PG-13 and down. I didn't watch anything R until like I was in my like mid to late teens, and the only R thing I watched was The Matrix, and that was because it was just, violence.
Right.
Classic American parents like, oh, violence is okay, but if you see a boob, I swear to God, I will put you through the floor.
Oh, I see Cars is down in F.
Oh yeah, I hate Cars. I hate them. I hate Cars so much. Wall-E,
Ciao.
to hell, because that's where he's going. I hope Lightning McQueen is scrapped. Wall-E is... It's been such a long time since I've seen it, but it's so visually strong. And, like, the whole, like, opening section... The whole opening section without dialogue is really good. And
Yeah,
also,
the whole fat people thing is a little, like...
The Molo guy agrees with you, Boco. Hate Cars.
Hey, Up. I don't have as much love for Up as other people do.
But again, the first few minutes of it, really
Yeah.
striking.
I feel like, based on the first few minutes, it gets B. I don't like it that much. I don't watch it back as much, and the opening does not. And the opening does not affect me as much as it affects other people. So, if the thing's whole crux is being emotional and my emotions don't work, it kind of fails.
Well, maybe when you get a miscarriage, maybe you'll change your mind.
I don't have a uterus.
Go out to the store and buy one, silly.
I could buy chopped uterus. I don't
What
think...
could they possibly cost? $20?
Okay. Toy Story 3. Never seen it. Cars
Okay, that's
3,
fair.
never seen it. Brave.
Oh, okay.
Brave, never seen it. Monsters University, never seen it. Inside Out, never seen it. Finding
So I'm
Dory,
gonna guess
never
that
seen it.
a lot of these you haven't seen.
The Good Dinosaur, never seen it. Cars 3, never
Okay.
seen it. Coco, never seen it.
That's Oh, you haven't seen Coco? Coco's so good.
I haven't seen Coco either.
Oh.
Encanto was the first Disney movie I had seen in like 10 to 15 years.
Oh fuck! Then the rest of this list is just gonna be down there, huh?
I have seen Incredibles 2.
Yeah. In
I
fairness, I would probably be this. Yeah, go ahead.
I think Incredibles 2 is kind of weak. It was not worth the wait.
A lot of people say the same thing. I think it's okay. I just think
it is perfectly okay. It is not a bad movie, but like it does not reach the highs that Incredibles 1 did or really follow
Mid.
up.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
mid.
It is painfully mid, right? I agree. Okay. Toy Story 4, haven't seen it. Onward, have not seen it. Soul, haven't seen it. I would love to see Soul. Because
Soul is great.
Because I was surprised the person who really likes like music, including blues and jazz, would like to see the movie that's about blues and jazz and soul music.
Right. Yeah.
Luca, have not seen it. Turning Red, have not seen it. Lightyear, have not seen it. I wanted to see Lightyear, but like it came out and I just kind of forgot. Like, oh yeah, Lightyear came out, huh? How about that? That's a movie that exists.
If it makes you feel any better, Boco, my haven't watched list would probably be just as big, if not like just a little bit smaller. Like not that much smaller. I haven't watched a lot of Disney or Pixar movies post a certain time.
I'm not like super into 3D animation as a whole thing, so it kind of checks out. that's the whole list. This is going on Twitter. I think we could probably squeak out one more tier list before Soups gets home.
I will have to dip though,
Okay.
because I do have to finish up some dinner. So
Yeah, it's all good.
I will hop off.
Dinner.
You guys have a good rest of your stream.
Yeah.
I'll try to hop on for lurk on Symphonia though.
Okay, see you, Dusty.
All right, see you guys.
You have a good one.
Yeah.
How has Tales of Symphonia been for y'all?
I've been enjoying it, probably because I played it when I was a kid.
Yep.
It's a very interesting seeing it again. I have been having minor contusions because Soups is playing it incredibly different than I would, and I'm trying my best not to scream at them about it.
How are they playing it?
They are hanging back way too much, and they keep using the guard button like.
Oh, they're not going in as fucking Lloyd and like fucking doing like
they're
fucking.
hanging back as Lloyd, which is what's like. I was like, no, babe, you have to go. You have to just keep going.
You have to just get in there and like fucking just keep bapping them.
Yeah, exactly.
Use your projectile to close in, like.
Exactly, right? Maybe I just played.
If you want to
way more
fucking play the
aggressively.
distance, then you would play the fucking like mage characters, right?
Yeah, I played one other character in Tales of Symphonia that wasn't Lloyd ever, and they were also melee.
Yeah, all the ones I usually played was melee. I loved the dude with the long blue hair and the fucking like shackles.
Oh yeah,
Because like he
Hugo.
would fucking kick instead. Yeah, it's fucking cool as shit.
Okay, I think we can squeak out one more. I'm just going to choose a short one. And let me switch over to here so I can go pick one. That's the old Disney. You go in the done folder.
Done.
Yeah, but you know what? Things are coming up. So best holidays. Time to upset people because my holiday takes are unpopular. Okay.
How so?
Oh, you'll see when we get there.
Okay.
Happy 4th of July. I don't really like the 4th of July that much. It's really loud. I don't like.
If you don't go to like a fair, or like if there isn't like a fair outside of the stadium that you're watching like fireworks at, then don't bother. Just stay at home.
I enjoy fireworks. I can generally see them from wherever I am though. So like, it's like a C. April Fool's Day. April Fool's Day sucks. Garbage. Bad day. It's not funny anymore.
You hate being pranked, bro?
I think it's not as funny when your entire life feels like a prank. Like, for the past several years, like, be gone, the April Fool. I've been pranked enough. I don't know why Black Friday is on here. Sucks. Hate it. I worked retail for 6 years. Black Friday sucks. It's not a holiday.
It's occasionally good when it comes to like getting a computer part that I really want.
It's not
or
a
like
holiday.
a console I really
it's
want.
It's a holiday.
But yeah, it's this fucking stupid holiday. Like it's fuck it. Like F tier.
Yeah, it goes down as bottom. Christmas. You know, I'm okay with Christmas. As much as I dislike religion, I am
not a religious person, but I do love receiving and giving gifts.
Yeah, I'm all about,
I think it's
like,
a good practice.
I'm all about the stuff that happens. Maybe I'll just switch to celebrating Festivus or Saturnalia instead. But it's basically the same thing. Oh, Dusty, we'll get there. I think A. Yeah, A. Columbus Day.
Yeah, A.
No, bad. Columbus is in hell. Screw that guy.
I'm glad that it's a federal holiday, so you
Yeah.
can get time off. But aside from that, it's garbage.
Yeah, just change it to Indigenous Peoples Day and we'll be good. Easter. I literally do not care. I deconverted years ago.
Yeah, bro. Like the eggs.
Yeah.
I like when I can get my hands on some Peeps.
Mm-hmm.
But aside from that, or
Yeah.
like a fucking chocolate like Easter like bunny.
Yeah, like
But like
I'll take
in
the
terms of the
chocolate.
practice, I'm not going to church. So like
Yeah.
no.
Yeah, those people hate me. Happy Father's Day. It's like, you know what, you as much as I have bad relationships with my parents now, you still should like do stuff for your parents if you can. I'm not a
Yeah.
dad, so it doesn't affect me.
If you got the opportunity, shoot for it. Otherwise, nah.
Okay, there's a relevant tier on here. I think that's where Flag Day goes. I think the only time I've ever done anything for Flag Day was when I was going to the private school in 1st grade. And I think
I don't even fucking remember Flag Day.
we just went out and looked at the flags like, yeah, that's a flag, all right. We might have said
That's a fucking flag, dude.
we might have said the a Pledge of Allegiance, and that's probably it. Literally nothing. It's irrelevant. What is it even about?
I honoring the flag, I guess. Who knows?
Yeah, I'll just said I'd probably participate in a flag burning. Groundhog Day. Groundhog
I love
Day.
me some groundhogs.
You know what? Yeah, fine. Fine. Yeah, you know what? Show me Phil. Show me Phil.
Yeah, show us the groundhog.
You know
Let's see what his fucking opinion is. This is his big day.
Yeah, like
He only comes out once a fucking year. He gets paraded around, and then sometimes he sees his shadow, sometimes he doesn't. Like it's a fun little bit.
yeah, like Groundhog Day doesn't affect me nearly as much now since I live in a state that is like always hot. But if when I lived in Indiana, it's like, oh, that groundhog better not see his shadow, or I swear to God, I'll commit an arson.
Swear on me, mum.
Sorry, me bum, that groundhog will nuts. If it sees its shadow, that's the only thing it won't see. What does that mean? Halloween. Hell yeah. I love Halloween. Excellent.
The costumes, great. The candy, great.
Fall.
And I live in an area in which no kids fucking visit us, so I get all the candy for myself.
Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, happy Labor Day. Hell yeah. Support labor rights. Unionize, baby. You could not have made me care about Labor Day when I was a kid, but now as an adult who actually has learned about things, learn your labor rights, baby. Unionize.
Union fucking nice.
Yeah, okay, Day of the Dead, I believe, is what this one is. It's a one. Mologai, do you know the name of this skull pattern thing? I don't know what it's called. I feel like, to me, as a incredibly white woman, Day of the Dead is kind of irrelevant to me. It's not like a cultural thing for me, because my culture is... Labor Day is not Labor Day, Molokai. It's the 13th of October. Labor Day's like in April, I think. Yeah. Memorial Day. I have a really weird relationship with Labor Day's in September. Calvera? Okay, thank you. Yeah, but like I'm incredibly white, so it has like no cultural bearing on me. I don't even know what like a lot of the celebrations are. I don't even know like about the celebrations that are culturally relevant to me, like Native American or German celebrations, but you know, here we are, I guess. Memorial Day, I think I have a very mixed opinion on Memorial Day now. I am in favor of celebrating people who served in, like, you know, wars that were actually for something that mattered instead of oil. It's so complicated.
Well, I mean, oil is something.
You know what I mean. Something that's actually, you know, worth dying for, like stopping fascism.
I mean,
instead of Mr. Bush would like some
I mean,
more
whether
oil.
or not oil is worth dying for is whether or not you think oil is more valuable than a human life.
Exactly. It's like there's parts of it, yeah, I can definitely go for it. I apologize for my bad Spanish, Molo guy. I took 2 years in high school and I forgot all of it. The other day, I was trying to remember how to say sorry in Spanish because I was just going through situations in my head, and my brain just went say "Sego mene," and it's like, no, that's not right. That's Japanese. You can't just keep doing this to me. I was trying to remember my.
You can't just speak Japanese to the Mexican people. Like, come on.
I was like, okay, I was trying to go over my Swedish because I haven't practiced Swedish for a long time. I was like, oh, what's thank you? What's thank you? I need to remember what thank you in Swedish is. My brain goes, say arigato. And I had to say the same thing again. Stop. My brain
No,
needs to
brain.
My brain.
That's not correct.
Weeb brain, get out of my brain. Anyway, thank you in Swedish is tack, or tack så mycket, if you want to say the long version. MLK Day, Martin Luther King Day. Very important. Please be aware of racial tensions in your country.
It's very important. However, it's always funny when that time comes around because white people will always fucking quote Martin Luther King in order to like get mad at black people for being outraged at their injustices.
Yes,
But like you should be more peaceful, like MLK. But like, you mean the guy y'all fucking killed?
You mean this preacher guy who got arrested several times? You weren't there.
It was very rowdy and very in your face, and you don't remember because the only thing you could remember of him now is I had a dream.
Yeah. Okay. Happy Mother's Day. I'll put this with Father's Day because I rank one over the other higher. I'll be in trouble. Okay, one.
Yeah, that's fair.
I assume this is New Year's. I do enjoy staying up to see New Year's. Like the New
Brian
Year's
has
show.
made me like really like New Year's.
Yeah.
We always get like snacks and stuff.
Yeah, exactly. I think A.
Yeah, I do like the New Year's stuff you have me
Mhm.
do with you.
Yeah, I think it's a little fun thing to do. Yeah, it's not like I don't drink or anything, and I don't go out, so it's just fun to watch the stuff, see the ball drop.
I'll occasionally have like some alcohol stuff, but most of the time it's just snacks.
Yeah.
And it's, staying up. And then it's like, okay,
Mhm.
time to pass out, or okay, time to stay up for like 5 more hours.
I remember I have one distinct memory from a New Year's. I was like, well, I'll just play some games until the thing's on. I did not notice when the time came, and I played Kingdom Hearts 2 for about 6 hours, and my mom woke up and got mad at me because I just played Kingdom Hearts 2 all night. Whoops.
You're supposed to go to bed.
Yeah, I wasn't allowed to play for like a week after that. Because I think that was at the time where I was only allowed 1 hour of video games a day or something like that. Like, well, you use stuff like a week or whatever. Dumb stuff, whatever. President's Day. What are you supposed to do on President's Day?
I don't know. Worship presidents.
I'm going to say President's Day is kind of irrelevant. It does not affect me in the slightest. Like, oh, hey.
It's a nice to have for a federal holiday.
I'll take it.
But like aside from that, nah.
Okay, St. Patrick's Day. Good. Gappy, you should not be awake at this hour. St. Patrick's Day means nothing to me.
If you were like really into drinking, it'd be pretty good. Otherwise, it's just an excuse for people to harass you for not wearing green.
Oh, you're not wearing green?
Like,
here comes the pinch hand. Crab.
The pinching.
Okay.
Crab.
Thanksgiving. Time to burn bridges. I hate Thanksgiving. Screw that holiday.
Oh, you hate things. Okay, that's fair for you because you hate family.
It's also because
I love it because
I don't like food.
I love it because I love food.
Yeah, that's the thing. I also don't really enjoy eating. I'm sorry, Dusty, but Listen, I just don't. I don't.
I love turkey. I love stuffing. I love gravy. I love mashed potatoes. Like everything about Thanksgiving is so fucking good.
The
Especially when I can the next following day put all that shit in like leftovers, heat that shit up, and just eat it and just like like it's good for like 2-3 days afterwards. It's so fucking good.
Yeah, I just don't. I don't enjoy big to-do meals, I think is what I've come to the point of. I like a few of those dishes
fair.
that come up, like Thanksgiving rolls. Excellent. Good stuff.
You just pop them in the oven for like half an hour. You're good.
Yeah, my family used to make cinnamon rolls every Thanksgiving, so we could watch the bread, because I also I do
love cinnamon rolls.
love cinnamon rolls. Missy's Thanksgiving Day parade, pretty fun. I like that too. But like, other than that, I think what it really came down to is just like big to-do things is what I actually don't like, which is why I didn't like.
It's also immediately followed by Black Friday, which is horror. So
Yes,
like,
absolutely. Okay,
and
Valentine's.
literally as the years have gone by, and
It's just gotten worse.
Black Friday would literally start as soon as Thanksgiving dinner is over.
No, like literally, I would get up on Thanksgiving and get ready for work and just go. It sucks. That my ire is definitely more directed towards Black Friday. I think I would actually rate it lower than Thanksgiving if I had the option.
I mean, you have the option.
I
It is
could.
your tier list.
I'm not giving Thanksgiving the satisfaction of getting a C. Valentine's Day.
What? You can make an F category, can't you?
I could, but I won't because I'm
Okay.
lazy. Valentine's Day, you know, it's all right. We've never really bothered doing anything for Valentine's Day on account of us being in a long distance relationship for a long time.
Valentine's Day is dependent on whether or not you're single or not.
Yeah.
Because if you're with someone, or if you know that you and someone else has a connection and you can like cinch it for Valentine's Day,
Yeah.
then Valentine's Day is fucking amazing.
Mhm.
If you're single and alone, it sucks.
Yeah.
Well, you could also make it like in another alternative sense. You could also make it like love for yourself too. If you are single, like you could like spend more time to love yourself. I think as well.
I mean, yeah,
Gross.
but like American marketing, capitalism,
Yeah.
is just shoving it in your face. Like spend, like couples only, like buy one, like get one free, like it's in your face. Like
Yeah.
it's
It's
get
very upfront
get that
about it.
ring for that special someone. But like, okay.
Yeah. I've never
Also, I
really...
can't.
Go for it, Dusty. What's up?
I came back for the Thanksgiving opinion. Just
Perfect
momentarily.
timing.
So Ezzy, for context, the reason why I'm so attached to it is because I was born on Thanksgiving.
Oh, Dusty's your birthday's on Thanksgiving.
Not this year, but it was whenever I was born.
Oh yeah,
When you were
because
born,
because it's the
right.
third
Yeah.
Thursday of November, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's
I
the
think
last Thursday
last
of November,
Thursday.
yeah.
But no, I understand the opinion on Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
I was just like, you know, some people like it.
Dusty, I
Alright.
forgot.
No, it's fine. No, it's cool. Like I kind of get that. Like it is pretty heavy. There's a lot of stuff that you just need to be doing, especially the day after Black Friday.
Yeah. Thankfully, I
I
don't.
get it.
Yeah, thankfully, I don't work retail anymore, so that's good.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, I will leave you guys to it again.
Hi, Dusty.
You have a good one.
Alright, you too.
Yeah, I agree with that, Mole guy. I see it's so hetero. I don't think I've ever seen a gay Valentine's Day ad, at least from like, you know, a main marketing place that isn't specifically gay. I honestly,
If it's not specifically gay, then I'm gonna fucking.
I honestly don't have a big opinion on Valentine's Day. We've never really bothered doing that much since we were a long distance for the longest time, and then it's just been COVID for the past like 3 years, so we haven't gone out for anything. we've gone out, like, since I moved down here, I think we've gone out twice, and it was for Shang-Chi and then Spider-Man. And actually, no. We
Both pretty good.
might have gone out for Doctor Strange. I don't remember if we... No, we watched... Did we? I'm trying to remember if we watched Doctor Strange at home when it came out, or if we actually went to see it in the theaters.
Well, I'm sure you can ask Soups in like 20 minutes.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. And Veterans Day... Veterans Day is for people who are still living, right? I believe that's
yeah. It's because Memorial Day is for those who's
Who
passed
died,
away.
yeah.
Like veterans are for those who are still living.
Yes.
My father is a veteran, so like I kind of like give a nod to it, but it's mostly again a federal holiday. It's a
Yeah.
nice to have. Otherwise, I'm not fucking bothering.
Yeah, I'd probably rank them about the same because they're more or less the same thing. I think we should have
Yeah.
like awareness for veterans who have been, like, used by the government. Yeah, memorials for
Well,
those
that's
who
all
died in war.
veterans.
Yeah,
that's
I know,
literally all
exactly.
veterans.
Exactly.
Every single veteran has been used by the government.
Yeah, because then I know, like, some of them it wouldn't necessarily be their choice because it's like this is like enlisting is like the only way out of whatever situation I'm in. I get that. I understand that. But, like, try to be more aware of
It
stuff.
sucks.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the holidays tier list. And I think that is where I'm going to call it.
I love how you have nothing in S.
Nothing is
You
in
just
S.
have like double S and just like okay, A and B, C, D.
Yeah. It's like, here are the things.
Irrelevant.
Here's the things I like, and everything is like, it's okay. It's alright.
Alright.
Alright. Let's see.
Well, I think that was a pretty decent note to end off.
Yeah. Yeah, thanks for watching. Thank you, Dusty. Do we have
Thank you, Dusty.
I'm debating whether I want to raid or not. 3 is a little low for me rate wise. Let me see who's streaming. See if anyone I feel like bothering. I could bother one of my artists. On my artist stream.
That would be nice.
She's streaming Donut County. Yeah, I'm gonna bother the person who did my emotes and has done the sub badges for this channel. So let me type in /raid. Let's see. There, let me. Okay, trying to think. What should our raid message be? Let me think. I think let's just go with the word donuts. She's playing Donut County.
Donuts?
Question mark? Oh, wait. Let's, if you can, let's, oops, forgot. Wrong screen. I'm going to find an interrobang. We need an interrobang for this, raid. There we go. Donuts? Interrobang. Let's see, let's put that in there. Right now.